So we're going to be starting off first segment of the pod. We're going to be doing news and rumors. There's a couple different things we'll be talking about tonight, and we're going to open up with who should play the MCU version of Norman
Hmm.
Osborn, the Green Goblin. So there's been some speculation for a long time now. My number one person who I think should play this
Mine's
honestly
boring.
might have changed. This,
Mine
this
is so
person,
boring.
I think I might know yours, but I think I might know yours. But I think Matthew McConaughey would be kind of cool.
Ooh. Oh,
Um,
fair enough.
and especially because they've talked about him being Norman and Timothy Chalamet playing Harry Osborn.
Hmm.
And I think it'd be cool because they've played father son before on on screen. My only
Interesting.
thing about it is he has a Texas accent, and then it's like I don't
Well, I
know
mean,
how
I'm
that's
sure
gonna
he
go.
could kind of. I think they could play around with it and get it correct.
I could see him playing Norman. I don't know if I could see him playing the Goblin though,
Hmm.
which
So you think he would
they've done
just
like the
be
Iron
Norman?
Patriot.
So you think he would just be Norman and not be Goblin? Interesting.
Possibly. If they don't do the Green Goblin route, because he's been like the Iron Patriot before, where he's had like Iron Man's old suit, and he's kind of been the leader of the Dark Avengers in that way.
Interesting. Okay.
Um, so that could be pretty cool. But a person who I think could pull off being Norman Osborn and the Green Goblin is Anthony Starr, the guy who plays Homelander.
Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, we know mine, chat. We know mine. Just just leave Willem Dafoe alone. Let him play it in the MCU. Let it ride. Because I mean, because we've had what? There's been multiple different multiverses that have the same person, right? I mean, how many different Doctor Stranges were there? And it was still the same. It was still the same guy. So
I do think that if you have Willem Dafoe play it, it would make it more impactful for Tom Spiderman as well because he already can't stand the man.
hmm.
Uh, from what he did to Aunt May. So anytime he sees this variant of him, he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm ready." And that could be an interesting storyline between Tom and the Goblin.
I didn't even think about that. That is, I didn't think about that being like a big piece, but that's actually rather interesting.
I think it could be good.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I really think, but on to kind of somewhat change the subject, I still think he would play a mean Joker, bro. And so, like, I have that
This
want
is
to
true,
like see him go. I mean, but it's not going to be for Pattinson's, so I don't know. I don't
right?
know.
It'd be for whoever's the new guy.
I think you could play me and Batman. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm not big enough to be Batman. I need
You
to
could
put
play.
on
You
some
could play mean
size.
Batman, bro. Mean
If
Batman.
Batman was 5'10", 155 pounds.
Fair enough.
And the last person who I had as a possibility, which they could possibly do, is Coleman Domingo, because they have him playing Norman Osborn in the Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man show. So if they wanted to translate that from the animated to live action, it's a possibility. I don't know if they will, but that I could see that possibly being done. My big thing, if they do bring in the Goblin,
Hmm.
because they are talking about bringing in Norman, if they bring in the Goblin, I really hope that Sadie Sink is Gwen Stacy.
Ooh,
And
interesting.
if that happens, I want her to be around. Maybe she could be around for all
Hmm?
Spider-Man 4.
Oh, okay.
And then Spider-Man 5, they my only thing is I don't think you can top the death of Gwen Stacy again because it was perfectly done in
Yeah.
TASM 2. So if they ended up doing that route where she is Gwen Stacy, they recreate that scene with her, and then so she's gone, he's mourning the loss, but then somehow MJ ends up remembering him. So Spider-Man 6, he's back together with MJ.
Ooh. Mm.
Because my only thing about it is why are you bringing Zendaya back for Spider-Man 4 if she's not going to be around in the future? Unless they reverse it and MJ ends up getting offed by the Goblin and then Sadie Sink ends up being Gwen Stacy, and they reverse it. He's with Gwen, and MJ's gone.
If he gets killed by, or if she gets killed by the Goblin, I think that is going to make some people angry, bro. Very, very angry.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, that's.
So that could be that's a decent theory. Honestly, I think
is a
that could
decent
be
theory.
pretty compelling.
Yeah,